Como estas, amigo? In English, how are you, my friend? Welcome back, guys, to yet another exciting episode here at FashionBuzz on Utrend TV. You know how we do it like every other time. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an interesting topic for you, and it's street fashion and the Nigerian market. And there's no better person to help us dissect this discussion segment than a very amazing personality who doubles as a music artist and also a great fashion designer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house today no other person than the delectable, amazing Eric Johnson. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
What's up? I know it wasn't difficult locating this place, Abby.
Yeah, no, it wasn't really. It was just obvious there.
All right. I know you're a very busy person, so let's just dive into the interview straight up. So, can you give us a little backstory about how you started fashion? What made you go into fashion?
Okay.
And at what age, though, that you actually said, okay, this is what I want to do?
I've not really calculated. Well, let's say they're about 2012. Okay. That was when I knew that I wanted to go into fashion. 2012? Let's say 2013, actually, 2013. That's when I realized I wanted to go into fashion, simply because all my life I liked creating, designs. I liked being creative. Okay. And then I realized how much I liked wearing clothes, like really cool clothes and all that. So there was this point in time I was moving around estates now, yes, with my other brother. I was still thinking what I wanted to do, because I spent over 2 months working for somebody as a sales boy. And I wasn't really happy doing it. I felt like my life was just going. Wow. You get, like, on a daily basis, I'll just sit somewhere to. So in a particular day, I was with my other brother around estates. We were looking for a tailor that can help us amend the shirt that we bought. And then we saw somebody, and I was just seeing the guy, the way he was just weaving the clothes and cutting them and putting the pieces together. I enjoyed it. Kind of like, well, this is what I want to do. And then I told him, and a few months' time, we looked for somewhere, and then that was it. Wow. Started learning how to make clothes. And although what I learned was different, I tell you this, what I learned was different. The urban side of it, I actually didn't learn, like I wasn't really taught by somebody. It's just over time, once I learned how to make trousers, I wanted to create, something more exclusive, more. And then I realized how much I liked creating fashion, like urban wears, actually, precisely street wears. So that was it for me.
Wow, that's really amazing. And thank God that you didn't fall in the spectrum of the people that actually went into fashion because of Nigeria. A lot of us had dreams of becoming something else, and Nigeria actually just changed your dream, kind of. No. So that brings me to my next question. So what made you say, okay, I want to go mainstream with street fashion? What made you say, okay, this is what I want to do mainstream? Why not other stuff? Why street fashion?
Street fashion and why mainstream?
Yes, why do you say, okay, this is what I want to go, this is what I want to focus on?
I see, growing up, music and fashion has always been together. The same way I wondered why in a sense, people that don't really do, in a sense, Christian songs or really talk about God in music are going so well, right? Okay. Their songs are sweet. You get? And then going back, way back, most of the Christian songs we usually had were always boring. You get? So at the point in time, the same way I felt like I could actually do, hip hop in another level. Yeah. The same way I felt like, I can actually do this fashion in another level. You get? I felt like, people are usually doing natives and all that. It wasn't really bad, but it wasn't really my style. I didn't feel connected. And growing up, watching, Ja Rule, Tupac and some other people before me, Fat Joe, 50 Cent and all that, Eminem. There's a way they dress, and I liked it. I really did like it, and I felt like, come on, bro, I think I can actually do better. And then all of a sudden, Kanye West came out from nowhere, and that started giving me like, bro, like whatever you're thinking is not so crazy. People can do it. Do you get? And it was so obvious that if people can actually do this, and I have this idea, and then whatever I'm thinking is even too small, I can even do better. So basically, that's it for me. Wow. It was just this certainty, like, bro, like, when something is calling to you, like, bro, this is it. So basically, that's it for me. Fashion.
That's really amazing to know. So my third question for you is that, we have Nigerian basically, and we feel like once we get this stuff from the boutique, it's original. And people do not even understand that you can actually get fake from boutique, and the fact that it's Eric Johnson's production, that makes it even more original. Like it's coming from this source, but people will tell me, oh, it's fake. So I want to ask, does that pose a big problem for you, like your market, the fact that your style of fashion is what people can actually get in the boutique? Does that actually pose a problem for you in the street fashion?
The truth is this. I make urban wears.
Yes.
Anybody can make urban wears, but not everybody is Eric Johnson. And not everybody, does street crazy fashion like culture covers. The brand I work under. So basically, it's not a problem for me. Do you know why? A point in time will come where, in fact, they can even come and meet me like, bro, what's up? I'd like to work with you. Like your brand should supply me, supply my fashion brand or whatever boutique that you have. Let's supply you people clothes. In fact, the truth be told, I'm looking forward to a place whereby, at a point in time in this city, a lot of real urban, crazy urban wears. I'll be supplying them for crying out loud.
Okay.
Understand? And with a lot of originality, like it's not just some copyright out there, like somebody just saw online and just ordered. No, we can create this stuff even more better. So me, I'm after the originality. Me creating it, it's a big beauty for me. It's a big plus for me. Like it is created by me and by my brand, or rather. Do you get?
So okay, Eric, how do you think that Nigerians and Nigerian fashion designers can actually make street fashion thrive in the nearest future?
I think, let me come from this angle.
Okay.
I think it's the same thing that the hip hop, what's the right word to use? The hip hop music in Nigeria is on the same level, where it seems like the Afro or the Nigerian or African style is more accepted.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is to really come out boldly, more boldly.
Yeah, okay.
I think my brothers them at the top, they are really actually doing very, very well.
Okay.
And Mr. Yomi Kajwa is doing pretty well. Like you can see, he's actually trying to put in that urban feel. Okay. Urban feel. So I think basically it's what every designer is supposed to do. Okay. I think urban, it's more like English language, a more general style of fashion that is applicable to anywhere. Urban is what you can also call casual, for crying out loud. Yeah. But you can't call a native attire casual. You get? Yeah. So I feel like if we actually become more bold about the push of urban wears, that it is acceptable and we like it, because most times, truth be told, man, we are Nigerians, most of young people, they even dress more. And they watch a lot of foreign music and a bunch of foreign arts, and they see the way foreign people do dress, and that's why most times people intend to buy a Gucci or a Versace something elsewhere, because maybe one of these hip hop trap artists, they wore it and they liked it, and that's it. It's the same way where you see Wizkid most times still wearing a particular kind of outfit, but it's also foreign. Somebody they saw somewhere wore it, and it's also urban. They like this stuff. So why don't we, as designers, put in more effort? Put in more effort. I mean, locally, let's. That's the only way. That's the only way where that market can be acceptable and people will actually make more money from it.
Yeah, sorry to cut you short. I really love the aspects of you saying that we should be more bold and integrating our traditional uniqueness into our fashion. So, but talking about how do you feel like Nigerians' perspective and their acceptance towards our own brand? Talking about, you made mention of our brother Wizkid, and which is doing well globally. But I think these musicians are not pushing our stuff to the world, because when we see them go for shows, they are wearing international brands. But is there no way that they can as well, because they actually play a lot of influence on us as young people, what we see them wear, we want to wear too. So is there a way for them to actually push our fashion to the world too?
You see, that's why it's make big moves. Okay. Like really make big moves. Okay. I'm saying for a person like Wizkid that we want to wear culture covers, the brand I'm on, see, it's going to take a lot of it's not really convinced. It's going to take a lot of assurance that what I'm wearing, I can vouch for it. I can recommend it. That's the business for them. As long as it's something that they can recommend, because whatever they wear, they endorse. So if they can endorse it, if they can wear it, then they can endorse it. So the question is this: how good is your fashion for people like Wizkid and the big to actually endorse it? Like, yo guys, I'm wearing culture covers. How big is your brand? How big do you actually see your brand? So the truth be told, if you want these guys to actually wear more, and it's the same thing that goes for our local products, although we can be very skeptical because it is ours and we feel like we're not really inferior. Most times we are not really putting in the most for people to trust our brand. So maybe that's what the problem is. If individually or as locally or whatever level of business that you are doing or trade with fashion, and you can come to the point where you want to give out good stuff, especially when it comes to urban, you see what will happen now. People will actually want to patronize you.
So what in the point where you actually give out good stuff?
I am saying people are actually might not really be doing enough. And the ones that are doing enough, there are lots of brands in Lagos that the Wizkid actually do patronizes and some other brands do patronize. Right? And most times it might not really be so outspoken, like it might not really sell it out like on his IG page and you just see outfit culture covers. You know, you might not really see it there all the time. But I'm saying most times I follow these guys and sometimes it's actually one urban brand in Lagos that's doing this stuff and all that. Yes, true, they wear most of all those Gucci wears and all that most times because think about it now, when Wizkid is about to do a big tour somewhere, come on, Gucci will want to be involved. Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's why I'm saying make big moves. If your brand wants to be involved or you want these big people to actually be involved in your business, you have to make big moves. Your brand has to be well trusted and people can trust in your brand. That's the only reason why somebody will spend 200K to buy a particular jacket from Yeezy for crying out loud. Do you get me? In fact, when Yeezy started producing their stuffs, it was limited. It was sold on pre-order. It was sold for ridiculous amounts of money. You know where I'm coming from? I'm saying there's a kind of value that we have to put in our work. If it's urban, then we have to put in more work so people can actually see our brand that we can actually do better. As well as those guys are doing better over there. Do you understand? As simple as that.
It's really been an amazing time with you, but I also want to shed more light on what you've been saying so far, which is really great. That I think we could actually come out as fashion designers to collaborate within ourselves and just push for one, like the way the musicians are doing.
Yes, it is beautiful.
So that's a great one.
Me myself, I'm doing that a lot this year. I'm going to do that a lot this year. I'm going to work with a lot of brands. Let's forget that thing that's still. No, partnership is really, really important. It's really, really important. For crying out loud, I can't emphasize this much. See, the truth be told, until you get to that particular level that you're talking about, you will need partners. And even when you get there, you will still need partners. I'm saying people that can even help you make your work even be more flawless than before. There are some people that you come into business, trust me, your business is going to even evolve. So basically that's it.
Alright guys, it's been an amazing time here at FashionBuzz and I do not wish this segment should end, but we have to go. Alright guys, if you find this content very interesting and also exciting, please do well to share with your family, friends and loved ones. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. Thank you very much, Johnson, for coming. So we'll meet again next time guys. Bye bye from us.
Hi guys, my name is Eric Johnson from Culture Covers and I want to tell you all to keep watching UTrend TV. Make sure you like, make sure you comment and do well to subscribe. God bless you.